list. Taylor Sander playing left side. That's a tough first serve to get started. Here's a look at the bug. Earning the first.
Especially after you get the kill, then you throw in a little extra. Trash talking 101.
I gotta get a little grit. Tim Bomgren playing alongside Troy, getting back together. Saw them in action. Wow.
I was just as surprised when they beat us. And then oh, nice block by Sander there. But then I got revenge with my old partner, Reed Pretty, in the Manhattan Beach Open when we, won the tournament.
I actually saw him last week. Nice pickup from Taylor. How about that?
Yeah, that's Bug doing Bug things, especially blocking, staying in front of the hitter when they're running all those crazy routes. And if they make a crazy, jump set and fake you out, you just got to hand it to them, You can't take away everything on defense.
Stare down and then the finish on his side. And Crabb and Sander, the #1 seed. They had just a 2-set match in the first round. There's a swing from Timmy Bomgren, #9 seed to get started. They lost the first, 19-21, picked up the second, 21-11, and then that third and final went 15-13. A chance to get right back out on the court here. Open net for the bug.
Questionable pull by Troy there. I get so mad when playing defense and blockers pull, especially when a good set. It's like, like you have a much higher chance to block the ball than dig the ball when you pull, no matter how good you are at the game. So
yeah, So what's the name of the podcast? Do you know?
It's called The Right Side.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, if that falls, and it does. There's magic in that hand.
That was, I don't understand some of the things, some of the digs that he gets, and it's crazy. Definitely one of the best, if not the best, defensive player of all time in terms of straight digging ability. Yeah.
Cameron, let's be clear. It's not called The Right Side. It's called The Right Side. That would be the name of the podcast. And it's
playing the day after we landed in a qualifier against some of the best teams in the world. And I don't plan on having to do that again, but we'll see. Yeah.
How many hours is that on a plane?
The whole travel time.
The tin can?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun. No. We're back at it, 14-8.
What are you doing?
And there's the pull as it's Taylor
Finally,
Crabb.
we hear something, but you're down 5 points, so I don't know. Might be a little late for that. We needed that earlier.
Maybe they need a spark, Trevor.
Yeah.
We should go. What we should do is put you in their box, and maybe you can poke Troy.
Yeah, I'll coach him up and poke him up.
Jump set.
Oh, good.
And the light touch. To these last and final events, there was even maybe a potential that you could face off against Miles Evans and Chase Budinger in a qualifier for this next one, but maybe that's not as much the case?
Yeah, probably not. But yeah, we'll both be in the qualifier. And those are obviously super gnarly.
Yeah.
Just being in the qualifier itself. Having to win 2 single elimination games, and then you're finally in the tournament, and then you got to do well in the tournament to get some points. So
the Paris Olympics. This match is getting a little bit out of hand. Let's see if Troy Field, Tim Bomgren can string a few here. Nice tough serve through the middle. Picking up that cut.
Get it.
Poke to poke.
Double pokey?
You don't see that often.
No.
It's like spiking a spike, poking a poke. Yeah. Here's a good look at the pickup, the cut shot. Tim Bomgren waiting, right timing on the defense.
Taylor tried to set that poke, but overset it to Troy's poke.
I think, Trevor, we should just have you call some play-by-play. See what terms you come up with. Quick set to the opposite side and another side out. For Tim and Troy,
when they really need it. He's got one of the best serves on tour for sure. And when he's on fire, it's tough to stop.
Speaking of scramble plays, they're gonna call him. He's in the net. Oh, gone fishing. That's one of the other worst ones, right?
Yes, gone fishing, tuna in the net.
Bring them all.
Reel them in.
We have, with Rich sitting up here, oftentimes I'm like, he's coming up with things. I'm like, were you always like this? Like, is this what you were like in the box? Because, like, I don't know if I can keep VIP section. Not surprising.
No.
Might have to hang out with you a bit longer as Tim Bomgren picks that up down the line.
Oh,
And you knew that was going to be a
big.
problem.
That was a big point there. You get that down to 1 and maybe force them to call a timeout. Now, I think it's over.
We'll see what happens. This is Phil Brunner, the partner of Ta.Crabb. If you're new to the world of volleyball, if you're living under a rock.
Yep. Oh, wow.
A little saucy coming out.
Oh,
There's
speaking
one of those. And a net violation, but who?
Wow.
I mean, they earned it with that scoop.
Yeah, just when we thought we couldn't dig Sanders hard driven. The Minnesotan Timmy Bomgren comes up with a huge dig.
Now they're going to have some words here. What happened? Questioning this.
Can we go to replay?
Oh, net violation. It looked like maybe it was on the other side. Who hit it first?
I netted on Taze. I netted on Ta.Crabb. If there was a net before, what?
Yeah, we have the net.
We have my net. Okay.
Mark hit the net. Should it be a replay?
Wow.
So Troy actually calling the net violation on himself. Would you
See,
ever?
that's you can't do that. You can't expect to win many matches when you're doing that, especially the close ones. I mean, I would never.
I'm
You know
just
that.
looking right at you. I know somebody's got to wear the black hat. I'm actually a little disappointed that you're not playing because we need a villain. Like, we need one. Where are you?
I think that was probably a better call too. Now he's got the black hat,
I know.
but he needs a little more better dialogue, I think.
That's a nice block touch there.
Oh.
And snaps it down yet again. After yet again.
Yep, for match point, and
Quick low set, and Timmy makes something of it.
you gotta serve Ta.Crabb here, I think.
And he does just that. Sun peeking through, and again, Ta.Crabb just keeps his eyes locked on the opposition.
Wow.
Off the top of the block.
I mean, that ball was gonna be out of the stadium if Sander put his hands down.
You need a helmet for that one. Probably end up in our castle up
Yeah.
here. Hey, this is pretty slick, isn't it?
I
These
like
digs?
this. I like it.
We got
Nice
a good view.
Yeah. Little bird's eye view. Some sushi up there now.
They got
huh?
sushi up there, yeah. It's the VIP experience is upgrading. We got sushi up here. Got lots of beverages that may or may not include alcohol. It's a good day.
I'm hearing there might be a bit of an upset out on one of our outer courts. Used to take down.
Wow.
Well,
Who'd they
somebody
lose to?
just did. Hoppy and Shaw.
Oh, in 2 or 3. The smaller guy, Hoppy.
He hit 368 at 9 of 19. I mean, but Avery, that's really the big one right there, right? Saw 29 total attempts. Big set there from Ta.Crabb. Gee, Crabb and Sander.
In 2.
Into. I might hear about it later, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You seem
I don't
that
have
badly
enough.
to
I don't
agree
have
with
enough
me.
faith. I don't have enough faith in Troy and Tim right now. They're not showing me enough.
I love it. That was the ultimate
I didn't want.
black
I
hat.
wanted to, bet against you, but
Little
a
chesty
chest
dig.
dig. Weber has a good chance to at least get to the finals. That's what I'd put my money on.
Okay, that's a good one.
Obviously not Phil, because they just lost, and I don't think they're making it very far after that.
Well, and Smith and Weber are on the same side of the bracket as these two.
Yep.
Taylor and Taylor. On the opposite side, you've got Triborn and Kame Schulk. Recently just took themselves out
That's
of
just
the Olympic qualification process in terms of chasing after the international points.
Yeah, they got a little tired from the race.
But then it becomes a directional block, right?
So,
Then it becomes a directional block.
conversation on this last call.
And directional blocking.
Yeah, I missed that.
Little extra conversation still taking place. Maybe that's the fire to get Taylor and Taylor going here in the second set. Oh yeah, I wasn't wrong.
That might have been OT or field goal. I don't know. Let's see the replay.
OT over TF.
Oh, it was right through. Right through the hands. Field goal.
Good for 3.
Yep.
Looks like he's gonna go back for the jump serve this time now too. Quick 2 steps. Nice little overhead dig. KG. Would you say he's pretty well balanced at this point?
Oh yeah, he's got much better. Even when he first came out, just like that serve.
Sorry about that to cut you off, but that serve was lightning fast, line to line. I mean, that's just doing him dirty.
2-time best server. Shows it right there. Yeah, he's always been some players are just making great shots and you're not touching anything. And all it takes is one big transition play, one big dig.
Talk about momentum shifts. That serve from Taylor Sander started this change for Crabb and Sander behind the service pressure of this man. Right through the middle. Oh, he goes with a short jumpy, come on. Crabb's on it, tight ball. And a secondary opportunity. Troy just throws up his hands.
Different story when he can't grab it and throw it back.
Taylor likes talking to the refs more than I think the opponents.
Yeah, I think they're talking about the slam dunk that Troy kind of got earlier in this matchup. Do you think he talks to the refs more than even his own partner?
Yeah, more than anybody.
Little set inside, quick 2 steps, and hey, there's a nice little play call for you in transition.
Yeah, a little quick back set.
See if he follows instructions. Middle.
Please, yeah.
Oh, that's too easy.
Oh my.
And that's one way to get a point. Let's check in with Kevin down on the sand.
I'll take the switch back to the good side and
Could be a dangerous proposition, and so is that. Again, Taylor Crabb, the overhead dig. Now, field. Quick steps, and if you hit it hard, it's gonna come back that much harder. They're gonna question this call here, but we're gonna give them the Rainstorm Monster blocks. We also got the Rainstorm guy up here in the booth with me.
if he gets the block or not, but you can't beat a Rainstorm Monster block.
I thought it caught him on the way
touch
back.
strike. Let's see here.
Yeah, so watch this block, and I thought it hit him. Am I wrong? Tough to see.
Tough to tell. Shout out to the best energy drink out there, Rainstorm.
Match point here for Crabb and Sander. He's already dialed up a few
God.
aces, and he
That was
takes
dirty.
the pace off.
That was
Just about
dirty.
as dirty as that stash.
Yeah.
21-16 in the second set. Crabb and Sander pick up another win. Moving on to tomorrow's action. Trevor, I mean, I feel like this is just way too much fun. Can you come back and hang out? Wait, when's your flight?
It's tomorrow night, so there's a small chance I come back in the morning.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see.
We'll try and get maybe you and Rich in the mix. See what kind of chaos we can create.
Yes.